let's just jump right in. 4 reasons why you should trade Forex in 2021. Okay, with our first reason being no one can corner the market. Now, what does this mean? So the foreign exchange market is so huge and has so many participants that no one single entity can control the market price for an extended period. Okay, yes, so they're like, okay, minister, you just said a bunch of words, now simplify it. Okay, as simple as this. Now let me draw for you. Let's say you're in a marketplace and you have 3 people selling oranges. Okay, don't mind how I draw. Yeah. Okay, let's say you have 5 people selling oranges. I don't know whatever this is. Not like oranges, yeah. Something like that. They are selling fruits. Okay. So now, each of these, the common price, the standard price of fruits on the market is about 5. For the sake of where you are, you can use kwacha or dollar, doesn't matter. So they're selling each fruit at 5. Okay, and I said I want 5 of these. Yeah, so they're selling each fruit at 5. Okay, so these are 5 different vendors. Now let's say when we talk about cornering the market, if among these 5 vendors I want to become the 60th vendor, okay, what do I do? So I can go and buy this one's fruit at 5, 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 this one's fruit at 5. Okay, are you following me? And spend, for me to get all these 5 fruits, I would have to spend us 5 plus 5, that's a 10, plus another one, 15, 20, 25. So I would spend 25. I would spend 25 kwacha, okay, and have my stand right there with 5 fruits. Okay, so now what does this mean? It means I've cornered the market because I have bought all my rivals' fruits, and now I'm the only one left with the fruits. So now how does this benefit the guy who cornered the market? Well, all I need to do to get back my money is simply increase the price of fruits. So now I start selling the fruits at 8 kwacha, and I make more profit than I had spent over just selling the same 5 fruits. So I can just go out, because I have more money than others, take advantage of that, buy out the competition. So that's what the term cornering the market. No one can corner the market. Okay, is that clear? Good. Let's go to the next one. Let's go now to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. So, the other reason why you should trade Forex in 2021 is because of this. The Forex market are open 24 hours a day. Okay, the Forex markets are open 24 hours a day. The Forex markets are open 24/5. Okay, meaning from Monday to Friday. And when you talk of synthetic indices, which is what I trade, the boom and crash, the volatility 75, these are actually open 24/7. So right now, this is about 24 hours. People are asleep. A normal job can't allow you to work at 24 hours. Okay. So the good thing about Forex is that it makes your schedule flexible. Let's say you have school. You're someone who goes to school like from 8 to 16. Like from 8 to 5. You have a 9 to 5 job. The good thing about Forex, you can take it like a side hustle. You can learn on the side and trade on the side. So when you're back from work, all you need, you could have like an hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes, and just look at the charts, find the setup and trade. It's okay, it can work for you. That's one good thing about the Forex markets. They give you a very flexible schedule. Okay, so on to the next one. The other thing that the forex markets offer, and this I cannot stress enough, I think this is the best thing about trading. This is the best reason to me why you should trade forex. The forex markets offer leverage. Now, what is leverage, you should be asking? So I'll give you an example. Say you wanted to open a ShopRite outlet, okay? And now to open a ShopRite outlet, you understand already that you would need to have, first of all, a lot of capital, isn't it? So firstly, you need to have a building just for you to apply. Secondly, you need to have something like 100,000 kwacha or 50,000 kwacha in your bank before you can even apply to ShopRite and tell them, say, I want to franchise, I want to join and be part of your franchise. Well, now that's too much, isn't it? Not all of us, not everyone has 100,000 lying around just to invest, isn't it? And no one, not a lot of people have buildings in the right positions. So now that becomes a bit costly. Now let's imagine that the only money you have right now is a 2,000 kwacha, maybe even less. Times are tough. Well, that means that you can't open an outlet, isn't it? But now, however, with leverage, the leverage of 1 to 5, that means that when we talk of a leverage of 1 to 5, what we mean is that if you had in your hands 2,000, you would able to leverage something that is 5 times as much as that. So meaning you would able to leverage something that is worth 10,000. So now in the place of the ShopRite example, okay? So leverage is simply something which every business person needs. So with leverage, what we talk about is this. What we talk about with leverage is simply this. I want to show you this. Real quick. Let me show you something real quick. It's gonna blow your mind. Actually, leverage is one of the simplest things, and it's why most millionaires are millionaires, and most billionaires are billionaires, because they know what to leverage. So the moment you master what leverage is okay. So the easiest example I can give you is this. Let's say you had a boulder, a giant big rock that you wanted to move from point A, okay, are you following me, to point B. And don't worry if you're not good with math. This is just or physics. This is just it's just play, okay? So you want to move this rock from here all the way to there, right? Well, how would you do? I'm sure maybe you would say, no, I'll try to push, but hey, you're alone. You try to push, but you're alone. You can't push it. It's too heavy, isn't it? The rock is too heavy, the boulder is too heavy. So now what do? Well, it's simple. You use leverage. Okay, you use leverage, something that is going to help your your tiny power be able to move something bigger than you can handle on your own. So now I'm giving you a practical example. In real life, to use these, there are only two ways you would use this. You would use to move this. The easiest is simply something we learned in physics. Use a plank that's long and a pivot, and this becomes a lever. Okay, this now becomes a lever. Why is it called a lever? Because this helps you now to leverage. Okay, helps you to leverage with a bit of effort there, with a bit of effort here. You are able to move this rock all the way there. Okay, so it's as easy as that. That's what leverage is. So now in the forex markets, what we get is that we find that the forex markets allow us, brokers in fact, allow us to leverage. They give us a lot of leverage. Okay, so what that means is that with an investment of as little as $10, you can be allowed to trade as though you have $100. With an investment of like 2,000 kwacha, you can find you are able to take trades as though you have a 50,000 kwacha account. Okay, so that's one of the most amazing things about trading. Imagine in real life, in when I say real life, mind you, I'm talking about like the normal expectations. No one can allow you to you can't invest in a business if you don't have a certain amount. But with forex, with the very little amount of money you have, you are allowed to trade. So the other thing now that we're going to talk about is, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Forex market is the easiest business to start for less. So just like we were saying about leverage, the forex market is the easiest business to start for less. Okay, so let's be honest. Most decent businesses require you to have a really large amount of money for you to start that business. For example, you want to start a filling station. How? The minimum you need to have is like 500,000 kwacha, if not $5 million. Yeah, between like 5 million kwacha to that's about like $250,000. I don't know if you have a $250,000 line on it. Yeah. So, however, in case you didn't know, trading is the cheapest business you can ever start. Why do I say trading is the easiest business you can ever start? Because some brokers like Deriv, I won't mention a lot, but brokers like Deriv and many others actually even offer you to deposit as little as $10, which is roughly something like 220 kwacha right now. And with the right knowledge, you can make some good returns on that investment. You know, the real expense in trading comes on acquiring the right knowledge, finding a right mentor, finding the right strategy which suits you, and training your psychology. These are the things that carry the real investment in trading. And most of these things you can actually find for free. Like me, I'm teaching how to trade for free. You can join my Telegram group. The link is in the description. Yeah, and make sure to invite your friend and your family, or else, hey, or else just keep living. So that's what it is. Forex is the easiest business you can ever start. Okay, and even with a $10 account, you just need to find a setup, be willing to risk like $1, and that's risk management. $1, that means you're able to take 10 trades. If your profitability is like I am, I'm like 80% profit plus more. So that means I can't lose 8 trades in a row. That's impossible. That's just impossible. Even on a bad day, even on a bad week, I can't. It's impossible. So and you we come with other things like risk and reward ratio and all that. So it's really the easiest business you can get into. And so that's it. That's what we had for you today. The 4 reasons why you should trade forex in 2021. So make sure